Welcome back, Rare Breeds. To all my diehard watchers, hit that like button and make sure you comment. I don't care if it's ABC123, either way it works. It really helps with the algorithm and help our channel grow. To my new watchers, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell. Promise not to disappoint. And I can get kicked off this platform any day now. So if you want to support the channel, join my Patreon for exclusive videos. And also join my community on locals.com. It's totally free.
You even wanted to come on a podcast and sound this fucking dumb? Like, you wanted to do that? Like, this was your plan?
I'm not, whatever, I ain't bothered by you. You ain't nothing but a white boy, like real shit. Fucking white boy.
You're white too.
Okay, yes I am.
You're
yes
white
I
too.
am. But you an average ass white boy with a
stupid.
fucking arrogant ass fucking.
I'm a multimillionaire with a huge business, beautiful girlfriend.
I mean, never get in situations like this where you're going back and forth with a dumbass bitch. There's really nothing to gain. You're going to lose brain cells trying to go back and forth with an idiot. Certain white girls take so much black dick that they forget they're white. You ain't nothing but a white boy. Bitch, you white too. She forgot though.
And a great life. I own a big ass house. I own multiple properties. You're a mid porn star who came on here to try to make a point, and you sound like a fucking moron.
I'm happy for you. You know what? And I'm not gonna hate on you. I'm not.
You came here to hate on me, but now you realize that you didn't have a fucking argument because you sound so stupid.
I'm not hating.
Yeah, you're gonna end up looking like the bad guy in the room. No matter how disrespectful the woman gets, if you defend yourself and start to turn up back on her, you're gonna be the bad guy. She could talk about your dead mother. It don't matter. If you raise your voice, you're the scumbag. That's how the world sees it. You'd be better off just walking off.
Hating on you?
I just didn't want to have you on the podcast again, so I ignored you. I showed Myron. I sent Myron the DMs of me ignoring you. It's pretty bad. It makes you look like a thirsty bitch. I'm going to be real with you.
All right.
Because you just keep asking to come on the podcast, and I keep ignoring. I don't want to have you back on the podcast again because it was boring the first time, which I feel like me leaving you on red kind of gets that message across without me having to actually say it.
Okay, let me ask.
Hottest a woman will ever be is in her early 20s, right? And what's happened to the men when they're in their early 30s, right? When all of a sudden the women start freaking out. The women start to freak out and want a relationship. And what do the men do? They settle. Because they don't realize that their best years are ahead of them. The women who are like...
Here's the thing. That's something that gets said, you know, men reach their peak at 45. Look, most men are going to make average money for the rest of their lives. Most men are going to be in average shape for the rest of their lives. Now, I want to encourage men to be the best that they can be. But if we're being honest... most guys are going to be average forever. 25, 35, 55, 65. They're going to be average forever. And a lot of men know that, or they know that they're not going to put in the work to become above average. So yes, they'll settle for what they can get. I get the logic. I don't think they should settle, so yeah, I get it. Not encouraging it, but I get it.
Like in their early 30s, when they're hitting the wall, when they're realizing they no longer are as attractive as they used to be, they go and get a guy. And the guy who's in his early 30s and has behind him, you know, a decade.
So yeah, I was just thinking like, so a lot of guys do glow up and level up by the time they get in their 40s. But you got to think the level up was going from making $20,000 a year to making 30 or 40. That was the level up. Sometimes I feel like people lose sight of what's being said here. The glow up and level up isn't from 40 grand at 20 to 6 figures at 45. Most men in America will never make 6 figures. Will never make 70 grand a year. Is it possible? Yes. But will it happen for most? No. So if that's all you got to bag a bitch is how much money you make, then yeah. Your prospects are looking low for the average man. Now, if you have personality, character, confidence, charisma, that can go a long way.
There's always some woman online talking about a man needs to make sure her feelings are reassured, how she needs to feel secured, how she needs to feel validated. Me. That's all you fucking hear. You never hear about a woman talking about how a man should feel reassured and validated and secured as well. Because, you know, he's human with human emotions. A lot of y'all are fucking selfish. You don't let that man know it's okay for him to come talk to you. It's okay for him to come vent. It's okay for him to come cry. It's okay.
Don't do it, fellas. Even with her. She gonna use that shit against you when she get in her feelings. Trust me. Do not take a woman's words for it. When she say, oh, you could be vulnerable with me. You can cry for me. She's gonna lose respect for you subconsciously. Even if she think consciously it's not right to lose respect for you, subconsciously she still will.
No, because the man is afraid to come and talk to you because he's afraid that you're going to weaponize his feelings and use it against him later. A man has to sit in the car for 15 minutes because sitting in that lonely car is more safer than going home to his wife or girlfriend. But happy wife, happy life, right? Because as long as the woman is happy, that relationship is doing just fine, no matter how that man is feeling. And that, my friend, is fucked up.
Like, if he's following a lot of girls on Instagram, that's a red flag. So, you want him to follow a lot of guys?
This is why I say don't deal with social media when it comes to dating. I wouldn't even follow a girl I was fucking with like that. And I would tell her she don't need to follow me. And if she got a problem with it, then we don't need to fuck around with each other. If you think I'm hiding something and you don't think I'm a decent guy, then we shouldn't date anyway. All that monitoring who liked the picture and who was that and who left a smiley face and who left a shocked looking face under your picture. Look, I ain't dealing with all that.
Just guys. If he's following just guys, it's another flag.
Can you name one job that men have besides being a misogynistic asshole that women can't do?
You're sure damn right I can. Like, is your only job in life hating on men? You claim every man to be a misogynist. The thing is, you are being a misandrist. If you hate men, you should expect men to hate you back. If you supported the KAM 2020 movement in any way, men are going to hate you. That's not misogyny, that's just natural cause of nature. It's not because you're women, it's because you kinda wanted them to die. I completely get that gender equality should be a thing, and I...
No, it shouldn't, but young man, you'll learn that eventually. Men and women aren't equal, never will be equal, and even when women do achieve equality, they're fucking miserable. And they make everybody's lives around them miserable. But yeah, this young man is smarter than 95% of women on earth.
I stand by that. But putting the blame and pressure on men isn't the way to go. The thing that I don't like about these feminists is that they try to make men look like complete garbage. I'm sorry, Jessica, but have we ever had a kill all women movement? I'm sorry, but not every man on this earth is a complete misogynist. If you really want gender equality to be a thing, then stop hating on men. The thing that fires...
They love the misogynists. They suck off the misogynists the most. And probably the best.
It's honestly a pretty dumb idea to actually make this video, considering all the girls like this are gonna try and flame me in the comments. Yes, women did create 7 billion people, but did they do it by themselves? No.
Well, no, we gave them the seed and they just basically sat around and laid around and let the biological process take place. They didn't do anything. This argument has been made before, but there was a woman in a coma who gave birth. So what does that say about it being an accomplishment if a woman in a coma can do it? Nice try though, ladies, nice try.
No. Did men carry a baby for 9 months? No. Did men do 50% of the job considering you need sperm to make a child? Yes, they did. And no, I'm not saying that men did all the work. Giving birth and holding a child for over 9 months must suck. But you can't act like men didn't help. And don't even try go into the topic of, oh, women can make babies out of bone marrow. Shut the fuck up. When it comes to this topic, men and women both help. What would you rather have? A baby that lasts 2 weeks that looks like a literal snail? Or a baby that can last as long as you want it to? Yeah, exactly. But anyways, hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day and peace out.
It's not playing hard to get. These are red flags. Hi, hello, it's Ann. Let's go. 1, it's when they say that they are not ready for a relationship, but they still continue to flirt with you. 2,
women talking about dating and relationships online is the red flag. The fact that she's kind of cute in 2021 is the red flag.
kind of going back on number 1, but it's also giving you hope. Like, yeah, I'm not ready for a relationship, but maybe one day you would be the perfect person for me. Just not right now. And 3, it's when you finally decide, okay, you know what, fine. I don't want you anymore because you clearly, it's not happening. So you start to move on, right? And
after he busted 6,023 nuts on your face. Now you want to move on.